Hey, great Monday evening. It is actually Tuesday morning for me, early in the morning. But I wanted to come back and to have the shows regularly. Este, have the shows regularly. I don't want to lose that thread of having the shows, and it would be a quick one is just to give you an update in regards to what's going on, what's happening around here. Let me say that one of the things that I've been struggling with while in Europe, I'm doing good, Gabi, gracias. One of the things that I've been struggling with in Europe is how weird my access is to my phone. And I tell people, guys, is that uh, send me text messages or send me inbox messages because that seems to be coming. Good morning. Good morning. That seems to be coming uh, through fairly without an issue. But the problem is when I get a phone call, I'll get the phone call and uh, I can't hear anything. Uh, I love Italy too. I can't hear anything on the other side. Is the But I do get the phone call. It rings. I pick up the phone. I go, hello, hello, and nothing. And I think what's happening is that people on the other side, they can hear me talking, but I can't hear what they're saying. So what I do is I call people back. But it's like tonight, I got, tonight, esta madrugada, I got a couple of phone calls, and it was kind of on the crazy side because I couldn't answer the phone because I was very much asleep. But I promised that I do my best to be on, so I'm waking up at 3:30 in the morning to set up the show thing in order to have the feed here. I think that what's happening though is that because of the time change, I would have to put on the time thing like 4 a.m. for it to actually like resonate and send a message. It's 4 a.m. So I might do that for the next show. I might actually put 4 p.m., but it'll be actually 9 a.m. when the show starts. I think I'm going to do that. That way, it continues to send the notification that hey, so there's a show coming out at 9 o'clock. Sorry for being so sleepy. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. It's kind of trippy the hour change. I was telling friends, and I think I made mention of this during my Spain trip. Uh, I had an issue in regards to adjusting to time here is there because I'm so set in my schedules. One of the things that I share with folks is that, I thank you, Crystal. Gracias, Crystal. And one of the things that I've shared with folks here is that it's it. I have like an inset clock that automatically I wake up. Like every day, I wake up at 6 in the morning every day, except on Sundays, I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I usually don't need an alarm clock for all that. I I wake up automatically. So that was kind of hard to adjust here in this part of the world. And I think my first day in Spain 3 weeks ago, it was just that hard time adjusting. But this trip, I've done a little bit better. But I did count myself out. Knock myself out the first night. But again, it's just adjusting to different times. Ciao, guapo. That's me. este, things have been great. The food's been amazing. I think I've eaten a little bit too much sweets. I think that's one of the things that folks over here excel at. A tons of sweets and a lot of spritz. Spritz is un abrir el apetito type of little soda, little drink type of thing. But it has a little bit of alcohol. It doesn't have that much alcohol, but it's called a spritz. I've had white wine a little bit, but it was kind of funny. But I went to church here on Sunday, and no freebies. We here at church had we at church we do communion, and we do communion every day, every Sunday. I'm trying to wake up. Sorry. We have communion, but we use grape juice for our communion. Jugo de la jugo de la vid. Here in Italy, they actually use wine, which should be expected. And let me tell you, it was interesting. It was fun, and my mom was like, "Me ardió hasta en toda la atrás el vino. Yo no quería tomar el vino." Like when in Rome, do as the Romans. Let me catch up to the comments. ¿Qué onda, Cheese? How you doing? I'm doing good. Este, I had one very, very bad incident in uh, in Athens, but I've decided not to completely share what happened, not for any other reason, but because I think it'd be a lot more interesting if I wait for when I return and give a complete update. But let me say, guys, one of the things that I have fallen lax on, se me ha hecho más fácil, creo, es o he suavizado la guardia en cuanto a estar al tanto del peligro que existe en este mundo. Y una de las cosas de las cuales tenemos que estar siempre cuidadosos con, we all got to be very, very cautious, is that we live in a very, very crazy world. I was kind of mugged in Athens. Uh, it's crazy. It was an Armenian, and I know that because the person mentioned, "Oh, I'm from Armenia," and we're like, "Oh, cool." And again, it's my stupidity, but I'll share more of it next week when I'm back at the studio. It's just it feels more comfortable when there's actually a larger audience. One of the things that uh, that I've needed to get used to is that the numbers, and I don't know if it's just because people are not getting the notifications that the show is on, but the numbers are kind of low. One of the things that I shared was that one of the things that I shared is that usually we'll have like 150, 120 people on that actually watch the show in live time. And the numbers like tonight are down to like 56. That's where we're at right now. 60, maybe 75 in the evening shows, which is okay. Not, oh, the numbers are low and stuff. But it sort of places me in a position to whereas I understand what everyone else out there that has shows starts to feel like when there's a lack of audience. But I don't I haven't kept up. One of the things with the Brownsville Herald, which is usually garbage, that usually post news like a couple days after, and haven't kept up in regards to what's going on in that respects. But I have been able to continue to post not only the great pictures that I'm taking here in Italy, uh, in Greece, and in Rome and in Venice, but Also have been able to continue to post for the community, like lost dogs, and like right now, I just shared. I think they're saying that it might be a gas leak out there on the one at Chopsticks. That might be the case. I also have been talking to some parents that have shared some concerns in regards to things that are going on in our schools. Received word that there was a possible uh, BB gun taken to Hudson Elementary that was taken sometime last week. I don't have all the details on it. I'm trying to figure out what happened, what occurred. One of my concerns with the school district and with any school district is that I think that we demand transparency as a community. And I think what happens, guys, it's like someone sent me an article about the Rose Longoria out there and all these other people that have been educators for decades. Look, guys, part of the problem with a lot of these folks, especially the individuals that sit at the Glass Palace and in other places, is that they tend to become very, very comfortable with their positions to the point where I don't think that they have been totally prepared for what we know is the fast-paced social media. I want the information now type of thing, and that's like what I was mentioning of the Herald. That's why the Herald has become so ineffective because it doesn't serve you or anyone else in the community to know what happened across the street from your house or a couple blocks away. Find out about it 2, 3, 4 days after the occurrence. And I think that's one of the reasons why is that we've been very successful in regards to our social media platform. I think that's one of the reasons why I'm still the king of all local social media, and that's because we provide information on the fly immediately, like right now. And look, guys, one of the things that I've shared with folks is that because of that, sometimes there might be some extra information that complements what has been shared, or some information out there that may disprove some of the things that have been posted. Guys, it's just community keeping each other informed. What bothers me is that a lot of people take it so seriously and at the point that they'll start not only arguing, but they'll start like, oh, Erasmo's a liar, Erasmo's a chismoso. It's not that. It's just we're keeping each other informed. I would dare say that some 80 to 90% of what we post is actually confirmed information. And a part of it, and again, a part of it has to be non confirmed because, like I've shared with other folks out there, we don't have the resources that the news media has. We don't have the resources that the A media, the newspaper has. We just don't. We just have a StreamYard and social media pages to keep us all informed. So we don't have the resources to go after a story or to dig deeper, nor do we have the credentials that a lot of these people have that I completely think that they shouldn't have. It's like that little kid, Derek Garcia, Channel 4 News. Que vergüenza. And one of the things that I think that the news tends to do is it tends to put individuals out there in front of the camera that may be a little bit appealing to the eye, but not necessarily as the informative to the community. And that's where media has failed. Media has become not only advertising junkies, but they've also been as they become the like my page, share my page, and a thumbs up and subscribe type of thing. And to and again, and the thing with me is that you don't necessarily have that because, like I've stated before, it doesn't truly bother me that we have 60 people on tonight when we usually have 120. Doesn't bother me. It just tells me that individuals want something that's a little bit better than the type of shows that most people tend to have out there. Again, one of the things that I've promised and I've stated is that we're going to use the utmost quality when it comes to when it comes to presenting our show, something that sometimes a lot of the other individuals they lack. It's okay. I think it's just a work in progress. But once we have the shows at the studio, it seems that it's just a better feed and a better read than having the shows now. It's just the way I see it. But it's 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 interesting. I think where I'm struggling with being here, besides los mocos, one of the things that I'm struggling with is that from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the morning, la mañana aquí is usually the best time for information there in the city of Brownsville. And because that would be uh, 11 o'clock at night. Can't remember. Can't think back. Six to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Yeah. 5 o'clock is my 12 o'clock. So from 5 o'clock all the way to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 till 5, 6, 12. Till 7 o'clock in the morning for me is the time that just got confused myself. I'm horrible with math. But nighttime for you all is my madrugada. So sometimes I actually sleep. So it's very, very hard to pick up pick up the phone. And I actually got some calls, but I didn't answer the phone because I didn't wake up to the calls. And I do have my blanket on because está frío. And I'm in boxers. How are you? I'm doing well. It's been a great trip. I am on that verge, that point of wanting to go back home. I mean, it's beautiful here, guys. I mean, I'm in Venice right now, and let me tell you that Venice is beautiful. The buildings, the architecture. You know how we have the pictures of the gondolas and the it's a boat, it's a boat, it's a god, it's a boy, it's amore. But I don't know if I'm actually going to do a gondola ride. I probably won't because I think that's more of a feminine thing. Not to piss anybody out there. But I'm going to let my family do the gondola thing because that's their thing to do. As that I'm actually going to go explore because I'm crazy that way. But at least I know I'm crazy that way. As there is an island here in Venice that is a Venetian island. Venetian island. It's called Saint Erasmo. I'm not even joking. There's an island called Sant Erasmo. So I'm going to do my best to have a quick meal, a quick breakfast, and I'm going to scurry my way over to Saint Erasmo because I'd rather do that than to go on a gondola because I'm a man. My dentist is the Abraham is the might be less of a man because he wants to go do the gondolas, and I said, "Ciao, arrivederci." I'm going to Saint Erasmo, so we'll see what happens. Is that's my plan for this morning, but in order to get to Saint Erasmo, it's like a I have to take a ferry ride. Uh, Again, I just want to make sure that I can actually get back to where I'm at right now in time for my train that is leaving back home to Rome. Back home to Rome. Back to Rome. Este, so that's the only thing that I want to guarantee that my times mesh with my bus schedule because I don't want to miss the bus because it was kind of expensive. One of the things that I trip out on is how expensive bus trips are out here. You would think that because I'm sorry, it's not bus, it's train. You would think that because it's train, it'd be cheaper, guys. It's not cheap. I actually paid like $98 to be here, and to go back today, it's going to be like $1,000. No, like $120. So the train isn't inexpensive, not the fast train. It's kind of on the pricey side. I guess that a lot of folk opt to do bus, maybe transportation. Oh, I'm not sure. It's not cheap. We were actually going to fly into Venice, but I don't know exactly where that would be. I mean, I don't know if y'all saw the picture of the horse that that candy that I bought, but this is what's left of it. I can't. Let me see if I can tilt the camera this way. That's what's left of it because I've been munching on it because I thought, well, if it's good, at least I tasted it, and if it's not good, pues ya quedó. I don't have to carry it around the country. It was all right. Why am I wearing so many Los Fresno shirts? That's kind of simple. My nephew Jerry played basketball with Los Fresnos, so he did a lot of Los Fresno shirts. This year he's playing for St. Joe, so I plan to have a lot of St. Joe shirts. But one of the things that I shared is that ya chale con todas estas camisas que are just there, amontonadas en el closet. So this shirt is staying in Venice. Sorry, Jerry. I love you, Jerry, but still staying in Venice. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yay, love your hair. I should have actually put some water in it to put it down. I'm just surprised that the rest of my hair is not looking too bad. Pero este copetito que se me hace acá arriba. Let me say that one of the things that I've noticed here, you know how we take showers every day? Every day. Sometimes twice a day. I don't usually take 2 showers a day, unless it's that I went out for a run or a workout, but that hardly ever happens. I do when I play tennis. I take a shower right after playing tennis, and then I take my early morning shower. But here, some people don't take showers, and that's kind of trippy, man. Because like I was at a restaurant yesterday, and yeah, it was yesterday. No, not yesterday. Night before yesterday. My days are jumbled up. Yeah, yesterday you got to Venice. The day before, went to this restaurant at closing time, which would be morning time, allá la madrugada, or early in the morning. I'm not even going to try to do the 7 hour thing. And there was this waiter that, I mean, good looking guy, a good looking guy, güero, italiano, ojos azules, beautiful hair, David hair. You know that David statuette hair? Good looking guy. Not saying it I'm just saying he was a good looking guy. I could say an individual is good looking without it being morboso. But let me say, came over to the table and took the order, and the guy stank. I mean, the guy was stinky, man. And I'm going like, geez. I mean, how do you hit on people when you're stinky? Or do people here even know that they stink? But besides that, I mean, how successful are you as a waiter if you stink? One of the things that I read, I don't know how true it is, but they don't expect people to tip here. You pay for your meal, and tips aren't expected. I think what happens is a lot of the folks here is that they get so used as that to Americans coming over and tipping that they start thinking that most Americans are going to tip. I've tipped when waiters and waitresses don't stink. That's just me. Buenas noches, buenas noches. And a Masca scammers always calling my phone too, and I don't answer, but I blocked them already. I blocked I blocked someone yesterday, and they called me, but I was doing. I think I was at church. I can't remember where I was, but they called me, and I said Monday, which is something that I'll do sometimes when I can't take your phone calls. I'll send a quick text saying, "Hey, give me give me a little bit of time to be able to answer your phone call." I left a piece of cheese right there next to the horse, so I'm eating the candy with the cheese. It's pretty good stuff. So I sent a message Monday, and they said, "Quería hablar con usted, por favor." And I'm going like, "Sure, ¿qué le puedo servir?" And then they go, "Disculpe, ¿con quién hablo?" And I said, "Look," and I said, "Con todo respeto." What I posted there is actually what I said. I said, "Con todo respeto, usted me habló a mí. You called me, bro. How are you not going to know who you're calling?" And look, guys, I understand that some people might be calling me for work or for a wedding. Guys, I put my name on everything out there. Is that if you don't know who you're calling, then why are you calling them? I don't want to be called by individuals who don't know who I am. Is that I'm not saying that in an arrogant, gotcha way. I just don't. I want my phone calls that are coming through to be individuals that I know I want to get their phone call. Thank you so much, Crystal. And ciao. Hola. Erasmo, no freebies. I'll take anything I can get at my point right now. Hi, Erasmo, wash your face. I didn't. ¿Qué onda, Erasmo? How you been? I've been good, papá. Hola, buenas noches. Mi nombre. I just got another message. I got it from WhatsApp now. It might be the same number. Quisiera platicar con usted. I'll see you after the show. I'm almost about to end. You took double portions. Yeah, of the drinky. So you can wake up better. Feeling sleepy? Yeah. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't plan much to go to sleep. I might just take a shower now and prepare for my trip. I don't know if there's much to do around here at 4 o'clock in the morning, except maybe get mugged, and then have the experience of being mugged in Athens and being mugged in Italy, in Venice. Ya no me faltaría Roma, estuviera completo. But guys, if you're going to be out there traveling, you have to be careful. You have to be careful. And yeah, it's going to sound crazy, but I really, really think that I could have gotten seriously hurt if I didn't snap out of my lull, como bruto, fuera por bruto. It's because you have not been on regularly, and people want to know about what's going on with you over there and here at home. Yeah, I know. I'm trying. Good evening. Good evening. Hi from Nigeria. Hola, Carla Elias. Maybe that's my next stop. Hi, handsome. Blessings to you, Hermosa. Como te quiero, mi amor. You're not good, man. Why you don't help me? I am from Afghanistan. My was worked for American country. Now my life is in danger. I need American visa. Please help me. Yeah, I don't know. There's a if you are from Afghanistan, Darman, este, I wouldn't be posting so much on social media. My prayers to you and your family is that I feel for everyone that was left behind by the Biden administration, and just a horrible situation all around. My prayers, man. Pablo, my Pablo, it's all about the numbers and the needs of the viewers. Yeah, it's a couple things. And that's why I thought it was really cool. Yes, this morning, Royal was having a show in Spanish, man. And let me say, Royal did a great job in Spanish. I will say I was kind of surprised, Royal, because I mean, I figured that, I mean, I know that you speak Spanish. I just didn't know that you spoke a lot more Spanish than I didn't think you spoke that as much as you did on that show, and you did a good job with the Spanish part. But I appreciate you having a Spanish show. There are a lot of people out there that have been requesting, Erasmo, ¿vas a hacer un programa en español? And I said, hago todos mis programas en español e inglés. And for me, it's just kind of hard to stick to one because I get distracted with the small audience size. Casitas, how are you? I'm doing good. Thank you, mi amor. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. Yeah, I'm not doing the good note. I'm going to do my best to do the Saint Erasmo thing, but I gotta make sure that I could actually go and come back and be here. Where are you, my friend? Manuel, estoy en Venecia, Italia. What nationality do people think you are? Uh, I think it's easier for me to say that I'm de Mexico, and that's usually what I say. I usually say I have this thing that people here is they will try to take advantage of Americans. When people at church ask me what nationality, I said United States because they're people from church. But what everybody else asks, like from stores and different places, I usually tend to say Mexico because I think Mexicans are liked over here. I don't know why. But I think that part of it has to do with a lot of people associate Americans with rude individuals. Let me tell you guys, I've been to New York, I've been to Philadelphia, I've been to different parts of the country, guys. There are no more ruder people than there are here in Italy, man. Everybody fights. Everyone. Yes, por eso veo teléfono. I don't know what they're saying, but it's good. Candy with cheese, that's good. It is amazing. Let me tell you, cheese with anything is usually good. I kind of like cheese with chocolate. It's always good. Now, I don't answer them, sir. I don't either. La mera pipe de brazo. Love you, guys, sales. Dios te cuide, papá. Saludos, amigos, Dios bendiga y mucho cuidado, saludos. Estoy haciendo lo posible. Después del sustito que me dieron en Atenas, creo que voy a estar bien. Yo les explico pues esta semana. Man, I love going to travel. Ah, pues vámonos, papi. Me encanta tu foto, mira. Erasmo, it's me, your favorite. I hope you're doing okay wherever you are, man. You should take me on your adventures. One day, God bless you as well. Hey, Andre, I'm going to Andre Franco Ramírez. Voy a estar en París, Franco, el jueves on Thursday. Wednesday, I'll be in Palermo. Man, guys, it's an open invitation. Anytime anybody wants to travel anywhere, if I'm going, guys, vénganse, vámonos. Everyone loves Mexicans except Americans. Isn't it trippy? But what Mateo's saying is a little bit on the true side. It's well, nobody else has Mexicans living right next to them. What if we are Mexicans? I'm joking, folks. Let me say that I'm very, very proud that the frontera has opened back up. Vámonos a Dubai. I wanted to go to Dubai. I think Dubai is an expensive city. I'd like to go to something everyone loves it. Erasmo. I hope so. Love you, Julio. Let me say, Andre, like one of the things that I think is that to go to the places that are touristy or expensive is kind of like on the crazy side. It's like I don't know if y'all try to book a flight or a trip inside United States, guys. We're expensive, guys. Expensive. I was thinking because I had airline credit through American Airlines, and I was thinking, let me go spend a weekend in San Francisco or something, someplace that I have never been. Man, even with the airline credit, I would still be paying like $500-600 just for the airfare. And I said, I don't think I want to do that when I could actually go to Madrid, España, for $345. So it doesn't make sense to me to travel to a lot of these places when it is just not cheap. It is expensive, man. So I don't know. I'd love to go to Dubai. I wanted to go to Marrakesh. When I went to Madrid, but stupid me, I didn't read well the guidelines. It was my fault, but I didn't take it in a bad way. I stated, like I've always stated, it's always a learning experience. And like for this trip, I've usually been spot on in regards to timing and in regards to transportation. What's going to get me a little bit off whack is going to this island, San Erasmo, because I don't completely know the schedules in regards to the transportation because I'm going to have uh, to depend on ferry rides because you can only get there via ferry. Yes, that probably maybe via private boat. I don't have the kind of money to be traveled on a private boat, but we'll see what happens. Este, I'm hoping is that I can find a way to get there and come back. We'll see. But yeah, Andre, I'm going to Ecuador next month. I'm going to Guatemala in January. I'm going back to Athens in February, and I'm going to Jerusalem in February. So any trip. I'm also going to San Cristobal de las Casas in Chiapas, and I'm going to Michoacan. Apparently, maybe. So those are upcoming trips. Anybody wants to join out there? Let me know. Yes, it's true. I always said I was Mexican and got treated like royalty in Europe. Exactamente. That's something that I've experienced. So I usually say when I'm asked, ¿Dónde es usted? Soy de México. And my Spanish is a lot better than Royal. But still, Royal, that was great Spanish. But my Spanish is amazing. So people go like, Mexico. Until they ask for my passport, they go like, ¿Por qué tiene pasaporte americano? Déjame decirles que parte de mi viaje he empezado a platicar así. Es que no, usted no entiende, joven. No sé por qué, pero se te va pegando la tonadita. My friend Carlazo does so much Mexican music and culture in Paris. She goes to various schools. 78, they used to love Texans because of the two C's that dun 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 dun. Theme from Dallas. All right, Erasmo, just take care of yourself, man. Wear a mask wherever you go, and may God bless you, man. We should hang out sometime. Yeah, man. Let me know, Andre. Dios te bendiga, papá. Anytime you want to do lunch, have coffee, you let me know, man. Guys, I appreciate everyone out there. I've been on for 40 minutes. Este, today it's going to be a trippy day. I will be going to. I will be trying to go to Saint Erasmo. Actually, as soon as I'm off the show, is I'm going to start planning out there. I haven't. There has been very little hush hush news in regards to what's going on with the city and with the district, except for that BB gun at Hudson supposedly. If anyone has more information in regards to the BB pellet gun at Hudson Elementary, guys, please let me know. Andre, yes, coffee or lunch soon, Papa. God bless you. Guys, again, I'm not joking when I say open invitation in regards to joining some of my trips. But one of the things that I will share is, like I tell my family, I don't wait for much for anyone, not even my family. I just go. And I said, if y'all can keep up, that's great. If not, we'll meet back at the hotel because I do not like to spend time at the hotel. I'm here right now because I was asleep, but you're going to verme de pata de perro throughout the city, and that's what I plan to do today. I plan to be on at 9 o'clock in the morning, but I'm going to go to try and get myself acquainted with what's going on here in Venice. It's a more pizza pie with the old pizza pie. That's amore. Guys, have a great evening. Rest while I'm out and about, guys. I'm going to try and be as consistent as possible with the shows this week. My prayers go out to Maggie. Maggie is still a little bit on the down, a little bit under the weather, down the weather. Maggie's a little bit under the weather, guys. So prayers go out to her. She'll be back next week, and I'll be back at the studio next week. So we should have a more complete show, guys. I love you all. I appreciate y'all continuing to come on and be a part of what's going on out here. Please continue to follow the pictures and the posts. Guys, God bless. Take care. The social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer. If you still believe in all that, I do at least till tomorrow when I have to do my PCR test to go back into the States. Guys, be good to each other. And please, please, please continue to be good to me. Hasta mañana. God bless.